Mr. Darryl Strawberry. Darryl, how does it feel to be here in Purchase, New York with the Nick Loeb Foundation today?
Feels great. It's such a pleasure to come out here on such a wonderful day like it is today and be a part of a fundraiser. Anytime you're helping kids in this time, this is the most important thing because we look at our kids and they need support. They need to be encouraged about the right direction, the right road to take in life, and the challenges that life bring about, and just to be an example for them and show them that don't think you cannot overcome situations in life because you can. We all can, and that's the hope that I hope a lot of kids get out of meeting myself and Doc and know that you can overcome things, adversities and everything that life brings to you. But you can overcome it.
Through the last few months, dealing with so much up on your plate, how do you just feel about just your health now, the Mets retiring your number, and just everything that stands beside, your number being next to Dwight and Dwight being next to Willie Mays? What's it just like to have both of you guys being hung up in the rafters during this season?
It's such a great honor, to be able to have your number retired, and after many years of playing in Queens and achieving so much, Queens will always be home for me. Baseball was great to me and for the Mets, and I'm very thankful for the new ownership, Steve and Alex, what they're doing with the history. They're bringing the real history back and saying to their fans, we do have great history over here, and I think that was important, having Keith and Doc and myself get our numbers retired, because those three guys that I just talked about, we played on that championship team. We had the greatest run in 7 years of my career over in Queens, and have an opportunity to win. Did we win enough? Maybe not. We should have won a couple more, but we did win, and we came up short a couple times, but we were always in it. And that's the thing I love about the fact of playing there is how special it was to play with a group of guys. Because you don't just get your number retired for yourself. Your number get retired because you're on great teams. And I think a lot of players have played this game, and it's a lot of great players that have had a lot of great success, individual stats, but do you get into that winning circle? And at the end of the day, when you look back over your career, you want to remember that you were in that winning circle, and that's what it was all about.
Having teammates like Snails, Ray Knight, Keith Hernandez, what was it just like to be in the clubhouse every day with them in '86 or for other years also?
It was always a treat. You never knew what you were going to get, what was going to come out, what was going to be said. And that was the beauty of it, because we were very special and we cared about each other. It wasn't, animosity towards each other. We knew that we got on the field and we played together and we played to win. And I think that's what baseball is all about when you learn about playing in New York. Can you play under the expectations and pressure? And those guys, they enjoyed it. A lot of times guys say they want to play in this atmosphere, but I always tell them be careful what you ask for because you just might get it, that extra pressure of playing, and our guys were like really good at that.
Playing winter ball in Mexico, Venezuela, and Puerto Rico, what was it just like playing down there and just, adjusting to your mechanics and what you had to do each season from the early part of your career?
Venezuela was great. Puerto Rico was great. Those places when you play winter ball, you get to gain more experience of how good baseball really is in the competition level. When I'm talking about the experience that you will get playing in winter ball. So it was always great for me to be able to go back and refine my tools, because at times you have to, because a lot of times you get complacent and you think it's just going to be this way, and it's not. You got to keep working, and it reminds you of what it's like to keep working.
What's it like to see the Mets team this year with guys like Jose Iglesias, Mark Vientos coming up in the organization, and just like key players like that are just paving their way for the Mets organization?
It's good to see that. It's good to see players that nobody even think about that come and be a big part of what your success is, because that's what helped your team get over the hump is other players. It's not a lot of times people only rely on the key players, and you need other players that know how to play the game, that's got some experience, and they have fun doing it. And there's no pressure on them because the expectations are not there like they are on the everyday players that have been there, the ones that are getting the big salaries and stuff like that. Yes, that's expected, but you got guys that come in like that and play, and they fit right in with your club and helps your club. Gives your club that extra boost. I think that's what's happening to them right now.
All right, closing out. This is Matt Tallarini from World Baseball Network here with 2022 New York State Baseball Hall of Fame inductee, Mets Hall of Famer, number 18, Darryl Strawberry.